Welcome to the Worldly Show.
Here with your host, Elizabeth, Sarah, Lauren, Spencer. And this season's episodes of Voices of the Worldly, featuring the Idiots Unleashed series. Backed by popular demand, these folks bring their own brand of hilarious and outrageous commentary. So please, sit back and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Worldly Show. You're here with your host, Elizabeth, Sarah, Lauren, Spencer, and brilliant broadcast technician, Mitzi Banks. And we have back with us in the Worldly Show studios, Jethro, to tell us all about his take on how to make America great once again. So let's take a listen in and see what he's got to say.
Okay, well, we have Jethro today. Jethro is here to talk about the latest news developments, and it appears there's a quite disturbing development from the U.S. Navy, where some of the crew members have been seized by the Iranian authorities in the Persian Gulf, and we'd like to discuss that with Jethro and see what he might think about that. Hi, Jethro. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad that you brought me here to provide you with my expertise on foreign affairs. And I gotta say that the time to go to war is now.
Now? Oh, that's quite a serious claim. And why should we do that?
Because having hostages, even though they're Navy, they are still members of the United States Armed Forces. And
Right.
we have to show these people that we aren't going to take it anymore.
So what should we do then?
We need to go there and bomb the country.
Okay, and do you know which country that might be?
Yes, it's Iraq.
Oh, no, it's actually Iran.
Same thing.
Well, they're actually neighboring countries.
They are next to each other, right?
Yes, they are neighboring.
Well, if you bomb one, at least the smoke will hit the other.
Okay.
Even if we're wrong.
So it's okay with you that we're wrong. We get the wrong country.
Well, in that area, it doesn't really matter.
It's all the same to you then.
Yeah.
Okay, so by
Gee.
Okay, so by bombing one, we're like teaching the other one a lesson.
We
as well.
get their attention, they back off.
No, you think that'll be all it takes?
And then after that, you can send in the special forces and they take care of the rest that were hiding under the bunkers and the rocks.
Bunkers and rocks. So this is your military strategy then?
Well, somebody has to come up with a plan because nobody else is.
Okay, well, it just occurred, so I'm hoping
every moment, every minute that passes makes the crisis worse.
Well, don't you think we should use more diplomatic strategies?
We've been trying that for a long time.
And that's just not working.
It don't get us nowhere. We have the Syrian refugee people invading the country.
Well, invading.
And we let them walk all over the fields and go into the cities, and after they migrate to the cities, we lose track of them, and you have terrorist organizations forming.
All over the United States, in your opinion.
You know it.
Well, then, since they're already here, what can we do?
Well, we need to round them up like they did during the Civil War.
Just like in the Civil War. Round them up.
All the Japanese people that are rounded up.
In the Civil War. Okay.
We need to take some action. It was the Civil War, right?
No, it was not. But that's fine. Let's just go.
Maybe it was World War II.
Perhaps, Jethro.
It doesn't matter. People need to get rounded up.
So round them up. The people we just
put them on a boat and ship them home.
The refugees that we've just allowed in this country, you want to send them back, and then you want to bomb Iraq.
That's a start.
To deal with the Iranian crisis.
The Iranian crisis, yes.
Okay.
They need to learn.
Did you say you were ever in the military, or was it just a law enforcement, wasn't it?
I was a sheriff, but I do believe that my background permits me to make opinions about what is going on in international crisis, terrorism situations.
Okay, so you're 4 days as a sheriff, and you're an expert then?
Well, at least I have an idea of how to fix things instead of talking about things all day and nothing happens.
So, I'm guessing you're a Trump supporter then?
I support the man that'll make shit happen.
The man or man? Okay, so the man. And who is that?
Donald Trump, he has said that he will make the military more minded than it's ever been. I talked about this before, girl. You should remember.
I'm trying to. You say lots of things, and sometimes I just can't remember everything. You've got lots of ideas.
I do have lots of ideas, and that's why I'm here.
That is why you're here.
To present a way to fix things.
All right, so do you have any other military ideas that we should do to make this country stronger, more mighty, as you say?
I think we need to put the National Guard back on the border, but that's another step.
The National Guard on the border. Okay, so that would be handling our...
Who let these fucking kids in the hallway walking around?
I
Jesus
don't
Christ.
know. I was wondering that same thing. I don't even know who's...
Well, they're gone now. I don't want them to listen to my strategies too close.
Because we don't know who they are,
Well,
right?
I don't want them
Maybe
to put
they're
themselves
spies.
in their... You know?
I guess it could be anybody, right?
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where they came from. I'm surprised that we could actually hear them through
Egypt, Iraq, Syria, where it doesn't really matter.
It's all the same.
The terrorists and ISIS, they are all over the place, and everything just molds together into one giant organization of people that want to kill us, and they make us a mockery. Mm-hmm. We used to be the strongest country in the world,
Right.
but now it's Ecuador.
It's Ecuador.
I mean China,
China.
the biggest country with all the
Lots
power.
of folks. They do have... Well, they did have a recent crisis.
That's a whole other topic. I'm just saying that we have lost our way.
We have. And you think the answer then is just go in and...
Bomb,
bomb,
kill, bomb. And then guess what happens after that?
What?
More bombing and killing. And they get the gist, and they'll back off and take their stupid little black flag of hate and take it somewhere else.
Okay, wow.
And that's how I feel.
Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate your candidness on this issue.
Candidness, that's a good word.
Candidness. Perhaps I just made it up.
I love how I'm not the only one that sometimes
I think I picked
takes
up
the
your-
words and misconstrues them.
Misconstrues. Well, that's
Yes,
a good word for you. That's a great word. Well, yeah, sometimes I think I just pick up on my...
I think that you were so taken away by my theories of great things
military
that
strategy. Yeah,
maybe I could run for president too.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
I think I'm going to do
I
that.
think you should just jump on that right away.
I need some practice first, but I think it could happen.
Well, I think you've gotten some practice right here by espousing your views.
I was the commander-in-chief of ideas.
Commander-in-Chief of Ideas. Is that what is that?
That's my slogan for now on.
Commander-in-Chief
Commander-in-Chief of Ideas.
Okay.
To make America great.
Again.
Again.
Well, I support you on that endeavor, and I...
After that, then we just got to work on the blacks. Making sure they're happy, I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I got carried away there. I was just jumping around all these topics. Everybody needs to be happy.
Including you.
Including me.
And so all this makes you happy.
Everything what makes our country stronger and pure, I mean, more free from terrorism.
Pure. Oh, yes, you did use that word once before, didn't you? Okay, so what makes this country free of terrorism is your agenda.
It's not just my agenda. There's a lot of other people that won't do the same thing, but
I agree,
I
but
have
that's
the
what you're-
ability to say it right now.
Yes, you do, and you have the platform, and we'd like you to say whatever you have on your mind, and apparently that's what
I'm not standing on a platform. It's a radio control booth.
What it means is that you have a place to which you can put your views, and this is that place.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
All right, Jethro. Well, I so appreciate you coming by and giving
damn
us some
Yeah.
updated information on the latest developments that are happening around the world and that affect America.
Thank you very much. You stay blonde.
I shast. Thank you.
All right.
And there you have it, Jethro's take on how to make America great, as well as his military strategy on how to deal with the crisis in the Middle East. That's our show for today. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Voices of the Worldly. Please note that any opinions expressed here are strictly those of the panel members and do not necessarily reflect those of The Worldly Show or its host. Further, all characters are fictitious and do not represent any real person living or dead. See you next time.